Time is measured using either the 12-hour clock or the 24-hour clock. When we use the 12-hour clock, we use AM and PM. AM is the time in the morning, and PM is the time in the afternoon and evening. So, for example, 6:30 in the morning we would write as 6:30 AM in the 12-hour clock. 4:20 in the afternoon would be written as 4:20 PM. When we're using the 24-hour clock, we start counting from midnight, and we always make sure that we have 4 digits. So 6:30 AM is written as 0630. 4:20 PM is written as 1620. To get this, because 4:20 PM is after midday, we add 12 onto the 4. Here are some questions for you. This one, because it's in the afternoon, we're going to add 12 onto this number. This one is in the morning, so we won't add 12, but we will make sure that our number has got 4 digits. Press pause and have a go at them. When you're ready for the answers, press play. Because this one's in the afternoon, I add 12 to the 2, so I get 1430. This one's in the morning, so I don't add 12. I have 0335. I need to add 12 to this one here, so I get 2127. This one, remember that we start counting at midnight, so this is 0030. 3 AM is in the morning, so I'm not going to add 12 to it, so it's 0300. Here are some more questions for you. This time you need to remember that if this number here is more than 12, you take 12 off it and write PM. If this number is less than 12, you write it as AM. Press pause and have a go at them. When you're ready for the answers, press play. This number's more than 12, so I'm going to take 12 off it, and that leaves me with 10. So this is 10 PM. This is more than 12, so I take 12 off and get 5:45 PM. This one's less than 12, so I'm going to write 5:35 AM. If you've written 05:35 AM, you don't need the 0 at the start. For this one, remember that the 24-hour clock starts at midnight, so this is 15:15 midnight. We write this as 12:15 AM. This number here is not bigger than 12, it is 12, so we don't take 12 off it. So this is 12:03 PM. These are typical exam questions. To help us answer these, we can imagine a clock. This clock shows 10:35, and this clock shows 15:10. Remember that 15:10 is 3:10 in the afternoon. From 10:35 to 11 o'clock is 25 minutes. Then from 11 o'clock to 3 o'clock is 4 hours. And from 3 o'clock to 3:10 is 10 minutes. So we have a total time of 4 hours and 35 minutes. In an exam, of course, we don't have the clocks. So we can do it like this. From 10:35 to 11 o'clock is 25 minutes. From 11 o'clock to 1500 hours is 4 hours. And from 1500 to 15:10 is 10 minutes. So the total time is 4 hours, 25 minutes and 10 minutes. This gives me 4 hours, 35 minutes. I'm going to ask you to do the second question. Remember, this is AM, which means the morning, and this is PM, which means the afternoon. Press pause and have a go at it. When you're ready for the answers, press play. To do this question, I find it easier to change both the times to the 24-hour clock. So this is 03:30 and this would be 14:25. Now from 3:30 to 4 is 30 minutes. From 4 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon, 1400, is 10 hours. And then from 1400 to 1425 is 25 minutes. I have a total time of 10 hours, 30 minutes and 25 minutes. This is 10 hours, 55 minutes. Here are 3 questions for you to try. Press pause and have a go at them. When you're ready for the answers, press play. Here are the answers. When we look at a railway timetable, if we read down, we're looking at the journey of a single train. So this train leaves Manchester at 5:15, arrives in Stockport at 5:26, then Macclesfield at 5:39, and so on. It eventually gets to Euston at 9 minutes past 8. Reading the timetable across, what we've got is different trains. So you can catch a train in Manchester at 5:15, 6 minutes past 6, 6:45, and so on. If you wanted to catch a train from Macclesfield, you could catch one at 5:39, 6:29, 8 minutes past 7, 7:38, or 8 minutes past 8. This train here leaves Manchester at 7:05. It arrives in Stockport at 7:15. It doesn't stop in Macclesfield or Stoke or Stafford. It arrives at Euston at 11 minutes past 9. This is a typical exam question. Take a few moments to read it through. Then I'll work through it with you. Sarah wants to arrive in Stafford before 7:30. Here's Stafford, and we can see that this train arrives after 7:30, so that's too late. This train doesn't stop in Stafford, so she has to catch this train. This train departs Macclesfield at 5:39. For the second part of this question, we can now see that her journey starts at 5:39 and finishes at 12 minutes past 6. From 5:39 to 6 o'clock is 21 minutes. From 6 o'clock to 12 minutes past 6 is 12 minutes. So her total journey time is 21 minutes and 12 minutes, which is 33 minutes. I'm now going to give you a 4-part examination question. This is the first part. Press pause and have a go at it. When you're ready for the answers, press play. This is the train that leaves Manchester at 6:45 and it arrives in Euston at 6 minutes past 9. The train leaves Manchester at 6:45 and it arrives in Stoke at 7:24. From 6:45 to 7 o'clock is 15 minutes, and from 7 o'clock to 7:24 is 24 minutes. This gives a total time of 50 minutes plus 24 minutes, which is 39 minutes. Here's the second part of the question. Press pause and have a go at it. When you're ready for the answer, press play. Tony wants to arrive in Stafford before 8 o'clock. This train arrives in Stafford after 8 o'clock. This train does not stop in Stafford. This train arrives before 8 o'clock, so this is the latest train that he could catch. It leaves Stockport at 6:55. Here's the third part of the question. Press pause and have a go. When you're ready for the answer, press play. We have a total time of 1 hour, 55 minutes and 11 minutes. This gives us 1 hour, 66 minutes, which is actually 2 hours and 6 minutes. Finally, the fourth part of the question. Press pause and try it. When you're ready for the answer, press play. The final answer is 15 minutes, which is the difference between 2 hours 6 minutes and 2 hours 21 minutes.